Well, it's been a quiet month out here at Lake Solbegon, my hometown. Summer has been in full swing, and that means water sports out here on the lake. And the Midnight Werewolf Water Polo League is looking for referees. They've got a 3x5 card pinned up on the community board saying they need more referees to finish out the season, with a contact phone number to call if interested. Now, these werewolves like to play at night when the moon is out, and it's no secret they can get a bit competitive with their games, that's for certain. And if you're a referee and you make a call that one or the other teams don't like, well, those werewolves will go to town on you, and I don't mean that in a good way. And to be sure, you want to consider why it is they've run out of referees in the middle of the season and need more. It's not a very prestigious position. I don't even think it pays. It's a volunteer job. I guess you could do it for the exposure if you are increasing your water polo referee portfolio. Also, for water sports out here at Lake Solbegon, we just had the demon boat races out here on the lake. They're not some kind of regatta where ships sail around a buoy or something. These are paddle-powered sprint races, not unlike the dragon boat races that you have here in Portland. This involves long, narrow boats powered by a team of a dozen or so enthusiastic paddlers, just like the dragon boats, but these are demon boats. They are boats paddled by actual demons for competition and sport. It's a highlight during the summer here at Lake Solbegon, and not without a bit of drama this year. The light competition of the event turned to sudden tragedy when on the west shore there, in between the start and the finish lines, there was at the same time the Siren Song Jamboree, also an annual summer event. And just as the third heat of the quarterfinals of the Dragon Boat Tournament bracket had started their race, the winner to move on into the semis, this was involving about 6 boats in all. And just as the race had begun, the Sisters for Dead Sailors trio started up their lively little number on the west shore there at the Siren Song Jamboree. Now, as you know, these siren songs attract sailors and other people out on the water, and like one mind, all the paddlers, the competitive paddlers for the demon boats, turned toward the shore and paddled as hard as they could toward the singing siren sisters on the shore there. As you can imagine, all the boats ran aground, tipping the occupants into the water, and that's when tragedy struck. A demon by the name of Travis No-Burner decided not to wear his life vest. He thought it would give him a competitive edge, and he didn't think the brightly colored safety vest made him look very demony. So picture this, you've got the demon with the red skin, the black horns, the claws and nails, and then the yellow-green life vest over it all. Travis felt it looked ridiculous. Most of the other competitors wear it without a second thought, but he had his pride, and that was his undoing. There might be a lesson for us all right there, in hindsight, maybe a silver lining to come out of this tragedy. And so, in the tangle of the wreckage and panic of the chaos, Demon Travis No-Burner drowned. Now, 2 things happened followed the heels of this tragedy. First of all, a review board was formed in order to find out just what knucklehead on the city council scheduled these 2 civic events to go on at the same time. Boats on the water and sirens singing on the shore, neither were dangerous by themselves. But in putting the 2 together, it was like lighting off a powder keg, and sure enough, tragedy struck its ugly head that day. The council vowed to have a more proactive approach for safety when scheduling future events out on the lake. And secondly, the memorial service that followed, that was held in Lake Solbegon for Demon Travis, well, it didn't fare much better as an event. You know, you'd like it to go smoothly, and everyone saying he was a real good tempter of humans, or Travis could really possess a young child well and make him vomit and puke on command, or he was a demon who could really hold out against an exorcist. And that's how it all started, your basic sentimentality to remember Travis by. But you know, you serve your whole life tempting humans and doing the demon evil thing. But if you go out making your ending in a snafu like drowning in a demon boat race without your yellow and green life vest, it's kind of asking for it from the demon community, and they weren't kind. Fellow demons came to pay their respects for sure, and then any were invited to go on the microphone and say a favorite memory about Travis and something kind, but these are demons, so I'm not sure you can expect reverent behavior from them. And that was an oversight that started it all. Folks, you really have to be careful when you leave an open mic and not monitor it. What happened as a consequence was really inevitable, again, in hindsight. Some of the kinder ones just sort of said, his fire was extinguished under the waves, or some such sentiment. Now, some others made comments like, well, he didn't have that tacky life vest on, so at least he looked good when he went under. Or, he's all wet now and forever, which would get some laughs. And once that started, then the whole memorial service for Demon Travis just turned into a bad amateur open mic sort of thing, and you know how that can be. Everyone after that tried to make their best Travis joke on mic to get laughs, and it no longer became a solemn event, but some kind of twisted competition. And demons don't have the greatest sense of humor, but they are masters at being cutting and cruel. And so the inevitable fight broke out between the reverent camp and the Travis would want the funny camp. And at some point during the ruckus and chaos, a fire broke out amidst the fight. And of course, demons are in their element in fire, and so they fought with each other while the funeral parlor holding the Travis Demon Sentimental Memorial burned to the ground. Poor Travis is now the favorite after-hours joke at demon taverns and hangouts. Favorites might be the Hades Hangover or the Inferno Inn. I imagine even here in Portland at Dante's, demons sit around after hours and come up with Demon Travis drowning jokes. Because by now, the whole Demon Travis drowning incident at Lake Solbegon has gone viral among the demon community in every city. You're just not cool unless you've got a good Demon Travis drowning joke. It's quite the thing among the non-professionals. And that's not to say that there isn't good demon stand-up in Lake Solbegon. There's some really good comedy spots here in town. There's the Demon's Delight there on Terror Street, and also the hilarious Horny Stage on Darkness Avenue. But the best demon stand-up for my money is two places. One at the Fallen Angel Tavern on Torment and 3rd, and also Flamers, a demon gay club on 6th and Inferno Drive. You can catch a quality set on weekends at either place, but as a tip for you newcomers, I'd avoid Monday nights. That's open mic night, and that might just be pushing your luck. Well, that's the news from Lake Solbegon, where all the terror is real. All the demons say howdy, and until you return again, we'll keep the hellfires burning. This Scary Home Companion update has been sponsored by After Hell, Sailborn Jewelry and Gifts, and Marsden's Profession. Magic Lantern Slideshow by Joe Medina, and our sound engineer has been Chaz the Sound Guy. May he rest in peace.